with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Las Vegas.
I do washing my hair every day. Oh, I forgot to dry it. I'm tripping.
Short kick taken at about the 16.
How you forget to dry your hair?
A good return. He's going to stop.
Slow, bro. That's just slow. I'm going to grow my hair out. I got this nasty ass butt.
First play, first pass for Brady.
Shit.
Got a man. It's complete to
Hey, at least I got
Jalen
the
Woods.
hair,
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And some room to run now. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot
I think he
touchdown.
does do that in
A great play there. 37 yards. And the Patriots are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. On first down, it's McNair. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. Touchdown!
It's good. It's good. Oh, she had pretty bad.
78 yards. And
Really, I
his
should
the
put
quick
some
strike
right there.
touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT.
Hey, bro. Every time I yawn, I got tears come.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a play fake, Brady. And that is
I got 2 receivers.
They got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down, they'll run it here. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On play action, it's Brady. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Quez Watkins, 61 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2. Brady's going to look to throw.
Oh, that's
incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards.
Unless you're going to say double team, don't play man. I don't like double team.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
He's got room at the 30.
Like,
and he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Out of the gun, it's McNair. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
At the end of the first.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Yeah, everybody back there that they used to be busted on.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Oh, yeah, you get arrested.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Get down, stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down.
1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now McNair off the play fake. To the end zone,
there we
but
go.
it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks are defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
At the end of all that, he had an hour, and it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal,
I thought back to everything.
that's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Quit the game.
3rd down there is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They were pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
I don't even know what I would ask for, but that was a fake there. They got busted over
Gets it out quickly here in the left flank. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a handoff running through the middle. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Man, where they going to?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it. He's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well, and maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And he'll decide to keep this once more. Play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Boy, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away, and so all that was left for him to do was to try and keep it himself, but even he knew that he had nowhere to go.
I would. If he pressed on, I would have quit.
First down as they managed to convert and keep the drive alive. The handoff as they run the counter play. Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
Oh my God,
switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation toward defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I remember when my cousin thought, talk about his grandma whisper my auntie. That's how he said, he said, get right.
Now Brady on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And this is called
what the
touchdown. Patriots.
Tom
Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Pats will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own kind.
Oh, shoot, bro. I thought he...
Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Well, let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things.
All right, Rufus run, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And, Charles, yeah, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
A throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. On second down, they'll run it here.
That's for right here,
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Well, I forgot Rob Van Dam was ECW.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Brady. Able to find his man, Woods. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, the second half coming as we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out.
If I gotta check you right here, I will.
Tackled at the 15.
Matter of fact, we're gonna play some bad D-line
looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flushed out right.
Right side by Adams.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
If you're aware, they'll play some bad formations.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
And
they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Now McNair. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
Oh, what the I never seen a formation like that. I would see that as a pass.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Oh, God.
He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Getting a yard up to the 42.
I've never seen the tight end be off in the
on that one, and I think you can probably pin part of the deficit.
I don't even know what I'm saying right
to
now.
get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multi-dimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first and 10, McNair. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. McNair. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that... And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Brady. Out to his left. And he finds Gronk. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with big man. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, he may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy
we lost every game last season. I mean, even though I quit the last game because I didn't feel like playing and going like 0-2 in the playoffs. But y'all know we got much to do there. This is a constant.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Patriots, how many Patriots something wasn't for Patriots?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
21 yards there, a big play on 4th down.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode, and then
he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
I got everybody going everywhere, bro.
Point they need. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
Nobody said that was a change for
and it backfired.
He could have kept going. I mean, I get that he's single coverage, but he had the option. But yeah, I mean, he really could have kept going. That man had an option. Like, if it's single coverage, he's going to cut inside. I know about that. I mean, I understand that he can do that, but I mean, at the same time, you got to think.
And they nearly get this all the way to
midfield. Man, throw them fours up one more time.
2 minutes left to play.
All we gotta do is just not be done.
EA Sports. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. He hits Adams complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On first down, this is McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And they'll go ahead and spike it here as that stops the clock with just under a minute to go. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. To throw, McNair. And it's caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And his guys will get the football right at the 20.
Everybody, they chill. Y'all know how they chill. And that was the only one second to
The Pats at the line.
Y'all know how they chill, but
and this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
He's going to keep this again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Brady to throw.
What?
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
And that's
as the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. Really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing and then throw in the phone.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He's back to throw. Bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. Well, that puts a little bit.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a mini given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a mini given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flip.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. This one out quickly to Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He rifles one. It's intercepted. And to the 43. So
I'm
down
running out
inside
of
the
time,
45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take
be able
over.
to throw under pressure. That should be an S like that.
On first down, it's Cunningham. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first and 10, Cunningham. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
I knew. Let's see what they need to. Trips over.
Cunningham to throw. And a pass complete to Waller on the out route. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Hey, bro, I tried.
And the Pats are going to take possession here as they got
their
own 4-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got him pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect.
Come on, go.
On first down, that's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
In search of 4 yards here.
The linebackers don't have to drop back in coverage.
Draw play.
I was saying they ain't gonna have to either way.
And he's brought down before they get it across the 20-yard line. That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12. Now he'll throw with Brady. Under pressure, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And that'll be taken in downfield by Green. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Hines. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now the play fake. Brady. This pass into the hands of Green going across the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. On first first down. They'll go to the ground attack. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Following the pickup at 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On the delay, here's Hines. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They'll run forward Hines. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work.
I knew I pressed him for a reason.
And find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last
one. Just told me
an incomplete pass on first down that leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A play fake, now Cunningham. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got it in, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback. As everybody was up at the line of scrimmage, he just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Here's Cunningham. As he throws there, incomplete.
Minnesota did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, if I say round the pocket this time, I want y'all to do something.
Intercepted. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get through out of this drive. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Cunningham. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a
I'm
shot,
happy
but
we
it's
got
third
safeties.
down.
It's a
The
two
offense
information.
schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete.
That pressure
They
boy
cannot
on you,
convert,
though. That
and
pressure
they
be
turn
on
it
you.
over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Throwing on first down is Brady. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And so over.
Whoa!
Patriots. Naeem Hines as the first half is wind.
Good job, good job, good job.
You gotta choose. You like the top of you just like the lose. Make a move.
I got 12 of them.
You gotta choose. You like the top of you just like the lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows.
Yeah, I
if he's
think
not on
that
top of his game,
matchup.
your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, I would never in my life have
Every defensive staff works on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. Another run with Sanders.
Yes,
it's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation. Mahomes now on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it with second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Look how many yards he
A
gave.
big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
That's why I want him watching him out.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and can you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. Touchdown, Eagles! Quez Watkins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last
time. What type of monster formation is this?
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
What type of monster formation was that?
They fake the give. Now
please
Mahomes.
Let me know if you ever see a formation like that.
And
I don't
want
to
be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. He's got a man complete.
Oh, my boy. He did not touch
pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Now their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
I just put a spotlight on this
complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead. great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attempt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and 13, Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
On play action, now Brady. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And that's going to make it 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Steps away. And a flag
Back him
comes
up.
in as
Back
that
him
falls
up.
incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Tucker's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Throwing on second and long. Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. John Randall, his second sack of the night.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And Sanders now to return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes.
Bro, what the?
Incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Foley.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Lanier. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll take this to the 46.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Finds his
Throw that for us, though.
on the crossing route here.
Hey, all we gotta do is move the ball and play defense. We allow them to score in the
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Cool. If we play 4 more minutes. Patience on me, patience on 3.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play to the 27-yard line. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
41 yards on the ground for him so far.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
He'll buy some time right. He takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. Now they'll throw with Brady. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! Travis Kelce from 8 yards out.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. (17-17) the score, all even to this point as the kick's away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a 1st down. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Mahomes will throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Lawrence Taylor from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to almost certainly win the football game. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Bills are going to hang on the final